Happy Manga Monday! I just celebrated my birthday yesterday by going manga shopping. So I thought I'd take you all along with me. Of course, I needed a basket. I forgot to show you the aftermath, but all the volumes didn't even fit in that basket. And here is the best manga store around me. Absolutely so lucky to have it. I always take a look at these cute little cat figures and I want to buy more of these Attack on Titan ones especially. But then I always talk myself out of it because what if I get a duplicate and I don't need more merch and all that jazz. But I can't stop looking because they're so cute. Are you someone that collects merch or are you a strictly manga buyer when you go to these kind of stores? Drop it below in the comments. But yeah, then we get to all these plushes, figures. I mean, this is like my dream place. There's so much cuteness galore. So I tried to share some of that with you. However, as it was a Sunday, the place got exceedingly busy. So unfortunately, I don't share as much as I would have liked of my manga buying process. So I hope you enjoy looking at all these cool figures. Before we get to the reason that I'm here, which is, of course, all of the manga, because though the figures are really cool, again, just like with the smaller merch, I am here to buy manga for my birthday. This figure, though, so cute from my Dress Up Darling. Oh my god, she tempted me. But yeah, here we get to the manga. They have a lot of manga here. I usually always find what I'm looking for. And in the middle here in these displays are usually the newest release titles by publishers. So I always have to check them out first, see what catches my eye, what's new. And yeah, some of them I already have coming to me, like Cosmos and After God. But some of these I did grab, and I'll show you all in my little birthday haul at the end of this video. So stay tuned. If you also love manga and enjoy hearing about it, seeing it, and all that jazz, then please consider subscribing to the channel. I really appreciate it. And if you would be so kind as to give this video a like, I would really appreciate it as well, because it takes so much courage for me to be one of those people filming on their phone, walking around. I don't know. I just get so uncomfortable. And yeah, so thanks in advance. Then I have to check out the BL manga section. There's so many that look good that I haven't gotten yet somehow because I buy so much BL, and yet there's always more. The like newer ones are on the side here. And then we get to the used manga. I start from here in case anything, that I want and am interested in picking up is actually in the used section, because I mean, it's half off, or like nearly half off. I had to grab this unusual looking short story manga collection standalone. And then I found a BL that I was definitely already eyeing to buy. It was cheaper than retail price. I also found another standalone that I'd always been a little curious about since it's by the creator of Beastars, so I added that to my cart. And then I skimmed the rest of the used manga on the other side as well. And there was just like a lot to look at. But as soon as I saw Welcome Back Alice on the bottom, the complete set for half off, I was like, oh yeah, this is gonna be added to my cart. Like, I really loved Flowers of Evil, so I've been dying to read another series by this mangaka. And I also found Mr. Villain's Day Off Volume 6. I didn't even know it was out yet. I'm so behind, but awesome steal. I contemplated our dining table, but ultimately ended up putting it back. And then looked at some more, bigger collections on this side to finish it all up. And then here's my haul. I managed to get 33 books for my 33rd birthday. It worked out perfectly. And now I'll show you a close-up. This is the only Sublime manga I got. Enjoyed volume 1, and I also enjoyed volume 1 of Glasses with a Chance of Delinquent as I move into the 7 Seas volumes I got. Picked up Home Sweet Home because I've been curious about it, and the last 2 volumes I needed of Futari Escape because I really loved the first 2 volumes, and this was another first volume I just had to pick up. I'm so curious about. Then the taller 7 Seas I grabbed was Yes, No, or Maybe. So excited for volume 2. A steamship title that I wanted to pre-order but couldn't on Barnes & Noble, so I finally got my hands on it. And a cute little looking one-shot about a first kiss. I mean, yeah. Then the Square Enix title I got in the used manga. And then we got the Viz that I picked up. Again, this one was in the used. And then I grabbed volume 2 and volume 3 of Fool Night to read more on that one. And I also got Allie. I love me some more Junji Ito. Haven't picked him up in a while. The only Tokyo Pop one I got was this one from the sale used section. And then I also had to pick up this standalone. And it's also Yen Press, so this is the start of my Yen Press pickups. I tried this first volume because it looked like it could be up my alley, and then I'd been eyeing this one for a while and finally did up. So excited to read this one. And then I got volume 4 of Minato's Laundromat. I did see volume 5, but just got volume 4. And I grabbed Kowloon number 9. Another standalone that piqued my interest and I had to grab, as well as Hereditary Triangle standalone, which I hadn't grabbed yet because of the hefty price tag. Then my Welcome Back Alice complete at 7 volumes series I got half off to kick off the Kodansha section of manga pickups. I really love these covers. I'm so excited to read more Oshimi. Like I said, really liked Flowers of Evil. So I'm hoping I really like this series as well. Speaking of Oshimi, I also picked up this standalone. Let me know if anyone's read it because I don't know. And I also had to get this cute A Vampire in the Bathhouse one that's more comedy and cutesy. I hadn't started this BL series, so I thought I would give it a try. And then last in my haul, I got volume 6, the final volume of I Can't Say No to the Lonely Girl. And that's my haul. Thanks for watching.